10 things to do in Zanzibar whilst on vacation. The Zanzibar archipelago, located in the Indian Ocean, 15 miles off the coast of Tanzania, is a breathtaking spot to escape from the world. You will enjoy clear turquoise blue waters, shallow sandbars perfect for wading. Known all over the world as a Spice Island, the gorgeous Zanzibar is an incredible mix of culture, history, and white sand beaches. Zanzibar Island is well known as a place where most romantic couples, foodies, and lovers will get pleased with satisfaction derived. The name itself brings about the magic and the beauty of its unique and amazing sights. The population is mostly comprised of Swahili people, and almost all the inhabitants of the island are Muslim, and as such, it is best to dress modestly when exploring the towns. Swahili happens to be the main language, but a lot of people in the tourism sector can speak English. The island's motto is Hakuna Matata, being a friendly saying meaning no worries. You should try to learn that because saying that in Zanzibar welcomes a friendly interaction with the locals there. Zanzibar is still relatively undiscovered, and aside from the beach resort, there is a little form of development in the other areas, which means that there are fewer people, smaller crowds, and more authentic experiences to be had. So here are the top 10 things to do in Zanzibar when on a vacation in no particular order. But before that, if you're new here, welcome and please subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Stroll around Stone Town. People have been living on the island for over 20,000 years, but Stone Town is a central point of Zanzibar because of its location off the coast and its sheltered harbour. Stone Town is the ancient part of Zanzibar city, which in itself is the capital city of Unjuga. Visit Stone Town and you will get the perfect picture of how the old Swahili trading towns look, sound, feel, taste, and even smell. Stroll around Stone Town to admire the elegant stone buildings, sip chai and coffee from busy friendly vendors, and eat fish dinners laced with coconut. Stone Town mixes Persian, Arabic, Indian, and Ethiopian legacies to create a destination to remember. The best way to get a feel of this city is to wander around the narrow main streets. You'll definitely get lost, but trust me, that's half the fun. Number 2. Soak up the sun at Nyungwe Beach. If you love to sink your toes into coral sands as pure and pale as a castle sugar, then the place to do that is Nyungwe Beach. There are a few lodges immersed in tropical gardens, beach cottages, and few restaurants, yet the place has not fallen victim to swarms of international tourists and inlanders mingle casually with sea visitors. The water sports are plentiful, like sundown cruises, and you can organize deep-sea fishing excursions in search of leaping sailfish and mean-looking bull dorado. The beach is popular among tourists, but you will rarely find it overcrowded like other beaches on the island. Zanzibar beaches that aren't part of a hotel or resort aren't really well taken care of, and there tend to be a lot of garbage on them, so don't waste your time visiting them. Rather, go to the beaches that have some infrastructure and at least one restaurant nearby. That's a good indication that the beach around it is probably swimmable. Number 3. Take a boat trip and enjoy snorkeling in Zanzibar. If you're a fan of snorkeling or diving, there are some great places to do this in Zanzibar as well. Menemba Atoll, located right off the northeast coast, is considered to be the best spot. You'll see all sorts of colorful fishes. One important note, divers, remember you should have at least a 24-hour rest between your dive and your fights for your safety. If you're near Menemba, you can hire a boat from someone right on the beach. This is the cheapest way to do it, but don't expect luxury. These boats are not fancy, and are about as simple as they come, and don't forget to bring your own snorkeling mask. Leaving from Stone Town, these stores are one of the best ways to experience snorkeling in Zanzibar. You might also get a chance to swim with dolphins. Number 4. Try out kite surfing. If you're searching for some adventurous things to do in Zanzibar, try out kite surfing. It's one of the best sports in the world. Kite surfing is a sport where you can ride standing up on a small surfboard or kiteboard and get the wind drag you along while you hold on to a kite. This is a full body sport and you'll definitely be feeling a bit sore the next day. Paje is considered to be the best place to kite surf, but you can also take lessons at Nyungwe Beach or Jambiani Beach. In fact, most tourist beaches offer kite surfing lessons, so if you're just starting out, you can pretty much give it a go anywhere, and we promise you will love it, though it's a little scary at first try. Number 5. Have a taste of some local dishes in Zanzibar. For you foodies out there are also several food tours you can take in case you don't want to discover everything by yourself, or if you're short of time, and the locals there are always available to help out. Remember, Hakuna Matata, no worries. You might be thinking that you've had pizza before, but trust us on this one, expect to get a different and unique taste in Zanzibar. The dough is folded up so that all the ingredients are inside, and then it is cooked on a hot metal pan. You can get these with chicken or beef, and they usually also include an egg, cheese, onion, bell peppers, and mayo. You can also get it with chili if you like spice. If you're looking for a sweet treat, some vendors even make this with mango and cheese. There are also two rice dishes that are traditional on the island, binyari and pilau, which you could get to try that out. Number 6. A visit to Jozani Forest. Jozani Forest is one of the most popular places to visit in Zanzibar, being it is the last sanctuary in the world to see the Zanzibar red colobus monkey. The forest is located in the eastern part of the island and is one of the lushest places in Zanzibar. There are a few hiking trails. This is the best of things to do in Zanzibar if encountering wildlife. Many nature trails are leading through beautiful forests, and the red colobus monkeys you will encounter are not shy. There are nature trails through shafts of sunlight where butterflies flicker, a boardwalk that descends into mangrove swamps, and a very faint chance of sighting a leopard. Do not get your hopes too high, as the last was seen decades ago. It is easy to get lost and find the monkeys in the Jozani Forest, which has been isolated from sibling species on the African mainland, making this simian specimen a special beauty with distinct cries and vibrant coats. Number 7. Take a spice tour. Zanzibar's primary export is spices, hence they are commonly known as the Spice Islands. Introduced around 500 years ago by Portuguese traders who carried them off their colonies in India and South America, spices have made Zanzibar a trading hub for centuries. Small organic setups today still produce cloves, nutmegs, cinnamon, and more. One of the most sensory ways to appreciate a destination is to follow your nose through twisting back streets led by an experienced guide. You inhale fabulous aromas of turmeric and vanilla, cardamom, chili, and black pepper. At the end of the tour, you'll have a Swahili lunch flavored with what you've smelt and will be able to buy supplies. Early settlers soon learned that the island was perfect for growing a variety of different spices. As a result, there are lots of spice farms on the island. Number 8. Nakupenda Beach Tour. Nakupenda in Swahili for I love you is the name of a slender slice of sandbar just off the coast of Stone Town. And what's not to love? Abutting the brilliant blue of the ocean, this tiny beach is an ideal of sand as soft and white as baby powder. It is the perfect spot for swimming, snorkeling in clear waters, flickering with marine life, and generally keeping cool under the hot African sun. If you're lucky, you might glimpse the local superstars, which are the much-loved dolphins, doing their own thing in the distance, and spend time with them. Number 9. Interact with the locals. The sunny and affable outlook of the most Tanzanian people means that it is very easy to get to know and interact with them, but yet these informal interactions have no time or money. All they require are usually spontaneous and genuine. The youth of the country are passionate about football, so taking a ball down to the beach can be a great icebreaker if you want to make some new friends. We will advise you take the locals serious, like get to know them, so you get acquainted and enjoy the help they give you through your vacation. Locals will help you on which seafood is good and fresh, because most of the seafood there are not always fresh. Number 10. Wander around Darajani Market. While you're there, why not wander around the main bazaar in town? You'll definitely get a taste for life in Zanzibar and the Reef as well. Found the market to be a really authentic experience. There is an indoor section of the market, but also a lot of pop-up vendors on the surrounding streets. You'll be able to experience a lot of traditional Zanzibar food and ingredients, as well as admire clothes, shoes, and traditional hats. And what will make your shopping at the market is the souvenirs you bring back for your family and loved ones. There you have it, travelers. Those were the top 10 things to do in Zanzibar on a vacation. Let us know in the comment section what you would love to do when you get there. We would like to know. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends.